Power doesn't shout, not the kind that lasts, not the kind that Taj Lawal was building. In Lagos, power usually comes with noise, sirens, entourages, announcements. But Taj's version came dressed in absence. No bodyguards, no social media, no public declarations. Just clean motion and exact timing. He refused a Forbes Africa cover, didn't even acknowledge the request. They ran the story without a photo. He once donated N100 million to an orphanage under an alias. The only evidence was a new generator and silent upgrades. When reporters asked who paid, the director said, "We received a gift from someone who does not need thanks." That was his signature. He threw a party once. Private rooftop in Ikoyi. Minimalist decor, curated jazz playlist, no photographers. He arrived an hour late. Spoke only once to thank the chef, left before dessert. By morning, the whispers had begun. Did you see him? Is that the man behind Veritas? Why didn't he say anything? And yet everyone remembered him. The way he stood, the way the air shifted around him, the way silence seemed to bend itself to make space for him. I spoke to 3 people who attended. Each described him differently. One said he was warm. Another said he felt cold. The third couldn't recall his face, only the way he never blinked. He was becoming myth. Not through stories told, but through stories felt. His companies kept growing. Veritas dropped an EP that crossed 1 million plays in a week. Cypher Tech made a quiet investment in an AI translation tool now used by 2 major West African governments. Crux announced a beta for personal security mapping that went viral without a single ad. He didn't comment. He never does. And yet every week, more people joined the orbit. Founders reshaped their pitch decks to reflect his design style. Artists used his palette without knowing its origin. Young entrepreneurs began quoting lines he never publicly said. Lines pulled from leaked decks, intercepted audio, folklore. And me? I kept chasing the line between who he was and what he allowed us to see. I interviewed a digital anthropologist who described Taj this way. He is a symbol we filled with our need for control. Because in a chaotic city, nothing is more seductive than a man who seems immune to noise. But Taj wasn't immune. He just didn't absorb it. He filtered the world like an algorithm filters spam. He listened for signal, ignored everything else. And that I realized was his real gift. Not code, not capital, not strategy, but focus. Pure, unbroken monastic attention. And in that attention, there was no room for spectacle. Only structure, only silence. Because Taj understood something most powerful people forget. The loudest one in the room is never the one actually in control.